All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between Michael Bisping and George Rush St. Pierre. Is the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, after his 12th consecutive win in November of 2013. GSP walked away from the game, returned with flying colors 3.5 years later in 2017, only to become a two-division UFC champion. George St. Pierre is back and seemingly better than ever, Joe.
George St. Pierre literally has no weaknesses. He has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, outstanding striking, and some of the best takedowns in mixed martial arts.
So here's the former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping. Unbelievable career for Michael the Count Bisping. Not a lot of people thought he would eventually realize a UFC championship. That's what he did in 2016. Few men have won more UFC fights in the history of the promotion than the 38-year-old Michael Bisping.
Michael Bisping has some of the best cardio inside the octagon. He's also one of the most underrated fighters in the UFC's middleweight division. Time after time, he has proven himself amongst the best in the world.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. George St. Pierre is 36. Bisping is 38. He is 2 inches taller. GSP will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre! And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Michael the Count Bisping! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Ian Cummings.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world later on in this one-night tournament. Nice punch there by Bisping. GSP gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
High kick attempt there by Bisping.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Check it out again. Ba-boom!
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory that could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Labing has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, George St. Pierre!
C'est bon. Outstanding performance out of the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, here tonight. Really hard to find anything that you would quantify as a glaring weakness when you watch this guy perform. And once again, GSP steals the show tonight. That is one hell of a fighter right there.
I'm on ships, roll it cause a grip. I'm what's major now. Stop, boy. I got hot rods. It could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out. See what you thinking about. By associates, I've been scarred. Fought and lost, went to war. Drop me off around the corner. Just let it run, lead a car. Get up the road and turn. This is what I thought. From Bossier City, took your little grocery and you ain't found.
It is a welterweight matchup between Anderson the Spider Silva and Kamaru Usman. Nice pop from the crowd as this fighter makes his way to the UFC octagon. He brings a lot to the table. Prevailing wisdom, though, tonight, that he will try to take his opponent down and unleash his best weapon, which is his ground and pound. Honestly, some of the more vicious ground and pound we have in the sport today. Not just good at the ground and pound, but maintaining the top position in order to continue to do damage. Nasty punches and elbows on the ground, from inside the guard, from half guard, side mount. This is a devastating striker with which to contend. So here he is, the Curitiba, Brazil native, Anderson the Spider Silva. Still considered by many to be the greatest of all time. You know what he did at the beginning of his UFC career, 16-0, 10 successful middleweight title defenses, and is still proving deep into his 40s that he can still be competitive. This is a guy who still has the hunger and the drive to make the walk, and as such, with his sons in his corner at times, Anderson Silva still competing and getting it done.
Anderson Silva is the most accurate striker we have ever measured in the UFC. Incredible timing, devastating Muay Thai technique, and a really underappreciated ground game to go with it.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Silva is 13 years the elder. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Anderson the Spider Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
We are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Usman gets caught with that punch.
Nice.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Immediately shoots for the leg.
got the mounted crucifix. This is dangerous.
Getting the ground and pound going pretty good here.
Neither guy doing much at this point.
Oh, strong punch there by Usman. Knee to the body here inside control.
Tries to pass, but cannot. Excellent movement here on the ground. Trying to take the back here. He's moved back into side control. Good left hands. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Nasty elbow lands to the head.
Oh!
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Out of nowhere, this choke. From the north-south position to get the choke, what he wants to do is get his arm under the back of the neck. Once he's got the arm under the back of the neck, locking it in place, he needs to get his left hand and his right hand together. So he has to move the other arm out of the way.
And there it is!
Use great technique to get the choke and get the win.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rugliano has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Seen a lot of young MCs even die for peace.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks coming into the octagon tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
So here is Robert Whittaker once again. He was born in New Zealand but raised in Australia from an early age. This is an accomplished striker who also has a nice mix of submissions to his credit as well. Nice takedown defense, which figures to be tested here tonight. But a lot of people have tried to take Robert Whittaker down to prevent him from getting into striking exchanges. Most guys have been unable to do so. We'll see if Whittaker's opponent can ground him to the canvas tonight.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
Try to get me out, I got that thought I was normal. They ain't know I was
the tape for this welterweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Joe Rogan! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, your third man in the octagon here tonight. Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Just out of range with that right hand.
Good punch. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Misses the takedown. You can tell that body shot hurt him bad.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased susceptibility to that strike here tonight. How about that chin? Oh, he missed with that right hand. Punches.
Look at that, right to the temple.
And they clinch.
He's got the Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that Thai clinch.
Stuffed it, stuffed it. Tying up in the clinch here.
Over under now, Joe. Double underhooks in the clinch. Just over 2 minutes to go. Whittaker's able to attain the underhook here. Nice job to pummel. Now let's see what he can do with it. Oh, he's keeping busy here in the clinch. Knee to the body.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Pummels under, maintains the underhook.
Hard hook.
Oh, he's got a good Muay Thai clinch here, Joe.
And he goes to the knee to the body. Looks like he's got double underhooks here. And they move out of the clinch.
And a nice jab.
Oh, both men exchange.
Round one winding down here. Takedown attempt there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
And here's a nice punch that lands clean. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. You could really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Brittany Palmer is here as well. Second round underway.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended. The kick lands. Oh, big shot.
Now mixing one into the body.
Throwing it to the body there.
Straight right hand, no good. That's how you defend the single leg. See the total strikes? Constantly a moving target. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. Oh, effective strike there by Robert Whittaker.
He's got one leg in between them, so he's in half guard here. And he's back in the guard. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Beautiful job defending the position. Nice.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Whittaker. Another takedown attempt here. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
The kick gets through.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit.
Oh! He's stumbling.
Knee to the body.
Huge shot with the hook.
Joe. The left hook hits home.
He's hurt. Wow! He's trying to hang on. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Vicious left hand. Oh, man. He's hurt to the body. You can tell that shot hurt him bad. He's hurt. Accurate uppercut that got him the win.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
And here's the end. Let's look at that from a different angle. Great angle here. Bang.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Robert Whittaker.
Well, he's still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside that octagon. You saw it firsthand tonight. Congratulations to the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Is the UFC middleweight champion George St. Pierre walked away from the game after a 12th consecutive win in defense of his title against Johnny Hendricks in 2013. returned to the octagon in 2017. This is one of the most dominant takedown artists in UFC history. Stand-up skills as well, an outstanding jab, and he's back on the big stage tonight.
Georges St-Pierre is the most successful welterweight in the history of the UFC. Against high-level competition, George has defended his belt successfully over and over again with outstanding performances.
All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Gotta think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. GSP is 11 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Georges St-Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Darren Till. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Nice shot.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body.
He lands the head kick.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. Now he moves both hooks in. He's in half guard.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
He's posturing up here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's in half guard here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. He is throwing that
huge
right with
hand.
fight-ending intentions. And to improve position here.
He's back to side control.
Landed that one.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Nice job to avoid the punch. Throwing that jab, no good. GSP gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you. Connects with the punch there. Back and forth we go.
Oh, man, look at him now.
Right on the button.
And he looks for the takedown.
St-Pierre gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. And he eats a right hand there.
That one hurt.
Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Oh, misses with the jab. Pretty good shot there. Lands a jab. He gets hit with an outside leg kick. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Here we see a beautifully timed kick, connects flush. And another perfectly placed strike.
Oh, hey, give me something over here. That is a bad kick, and I need you to start protecting.
Brittany Palmer is in the building. Second round underway. All right, so here we go. Second round is underway. Pretty good first round, Joe. Crowd seemed to like it. Not the greatest round you'll ever see, but good high-level action on both sides. Both fighters had their moments. We'll see, though, here in round 2, if there is less of a feeling-out process and more of an uptick in the aggression here. Round 2 underway.
Georges St-Pierre is an incredibly well-rounded fighter. Fantastic wrestling, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, world-class striking. He literally has no weaknesses and is for sure one of the all-time greats. Here's a single attempt. Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's got full back mount now. Into the full guard. That cut on his cheek is getting worse.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom.
Tries to pass, but can't. Big left hand.
Making all these shots count. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
And he lands a hammer fist. Excellent ground and pound here, not giving his opponent any breaks.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Under 2 minutes to go.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Hip escape, nice hip escape. And he gets reversed.
Keep him down, one man, baby.
Back to full mount again. Postures up. Now he's going for an arm bar here. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face. Any second now he might have to tap. That arm bar is very, very deep. Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, George St. Pierre!
All right, so the future UFC Hall of Famer, George St. Pierre, adds to his legend tonight. Absolutely incredible that he could step away from the game for 4 years, come back, and pick up precisely where he left off. Congratulations to one of the best to ever do it, George St. Pierre.
When he catch that ball, these cats nowadays straight quick. I see they scrap but ain't got no pause. Law breaking oath, take us jaw, the biggest liars of them all. I said fire in the mind and the hearts of the men that want to clap when it pop off. No excuses, all applause, revolution, all the...
Coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Robert Whittaker and Kamaru Usman. All right, well, this guy is almost certainly planning to take his opponent down and unleash some of that vicious ground and pound he is known for. That's what got him to the big show. That's what got him to the UFC. And he's not just good at the ground and pound from a skill standpoint, but maintaining that top position that sets him up to unleash the nasty punches. He'll mix in the elbows as well. An outstanding ground and pound fighter who is looking to employ just that here tonight.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
As I walk through the valley with my ladder flex, I'm the realest one saying that I just haven't regret.
Born in New Zealand, but fighting out of Sydney, Australia, here is the middleweight contender, Robert Whittaker. Absolutely remarkable what this man has accomplished before his 26th birthday. Long list of skills and big wins. 8 wins by knockout, another 5 by way of submission, and brings with him plenty of momentum as he enters another big middleweight spot here tonight.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed, lightning fast punches that come in absolutely swift combinations.
Tail of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe. Nice hammer fist.
Posture's up here. Nice shot to the head.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. Usman gets caught with that punch.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
He's got him right here. Oh, he tagged him. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Lands a big elbow there.
Elbow to the head. Big shot.
Oh, elbow up top by Usman.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Big elbow. He's moved back into side control once more. He's got full mount here. Excellent posture. Now he's in half guard. Vicious elbow lands to the head. Good punch. Nice elbow to the body.
1 minute to go in the round. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Transitions back to full guard.
30 seconds to go.
Hit him with the jab.
Usman's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh!
Big shots!
Round 2 winding down. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight.
Let's see it one more time.
Worked hard that round, but you kept your composure. That's what I like to see. You fell back to your training, kept your hands up, and stayed defensive.
The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
That last round was absolutely insane. If this round gets off to anything like the last round, one of these guys is going.
Oh!
Whitaker's in big trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
He's hurt again!
Oh, big left hook there.
Nice leg kick.
He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Nice takedown. That bruise on his torso is getting much worse. Tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
Big body shot.
To the body. Working from the mounted crucifix. Moves to north-south.
Man, the submission attempts keep on coming. Going for a choke now.
That choke looks locked up tight. He wants to move his opponent's left arm out of the way. That's the arm that's... Wow! He takes his back. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. And he reverses position. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Lands a punch there, Joe.
Good control, postures up. Huge elbow lands to the head.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
He landed a huge barrage of strikes all night long and finally got the TKO.
Yeah, and I think the referee deserves credit for stepping in at the right time. What an outstanding flurry to end this fight. It was the one big strike that started it all. The knockdown was the beginning of the end, and then ultimately that created the opening. He jumped right through it and forced the stoppage.
And here we see one more time. Big shots unanswered, not defending himself. The referee comes in to save him.
So a big win for him here tonight, and he made an even bigger statement by getting it by TKO. Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Well, if that effort doesn't produce some bonus money, I don't know what to tell you. A huge TKO victory for this fighter here tonight. Kept the judges out of it. Really, I think, exceeded people's expectations in a lot of respects. So you can see how happy he is here celebrating with his coaches and his teammates. A monumental result here tonight under the bright lights of the UFC octagon. All right, coming up next, we get to a welterweight championship showdown between George St. Pierre and Kamaru Usman. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than this, Joe Rogan. The UFC Welterweight Championship of the world, as the champion makes his way to the octagon, fighting out of that patented red corner. He has held this belt down for some time, but a lot of people think we could be looking at a new champion here tonight. The current champion, not one of them. He believes the hype is not real for the challenger. He believes he is much better than this young man, and now healthy, he is ready to prove that he's not just the best welterweight in the world at present, he is the greatest welterweight of all time. Winning this fight tonight against a significant challenger would certainly go a long way to proving just that. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. George St. Pierre is 7 years his senior. The rest is roughly identical. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Introducing the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
This is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Touch gloves.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square Garden tonight, and we are underway here in New York City. And he connects there.
Vicious kick to the body by St. Pierre.
Hook to the head there by Usman.
That one hurt.
GSP gets the early takedown.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. Excellent posture here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by George St. Pierre. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped. On top in half guard. He postures into place. Oh, he got reversed.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman.
He's looking for Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down. That arm looks locked up tight. He might get it here. Look at this.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, my God! Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
And there he is, the UFC welterweight champion of the world. What a moment for him here tonight as he earns the victory by submission. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George St. Pierre.
So on the strength of a win by submission here tonight, he remains the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and not sure if he's brought to tears here in the corner, Joe, but they are celebrating and embracing. This was a tough fight for them. It was a difficult training camp, a most worthy #1 contender, and finally now, after defending the belt and getting the finish, they can celebrate a defense of this UFC welterweight championship. What a moment for the king at 170 pounds.
Yeah, what's with the hype though? Told me that your record was the greatest, but you lied though. Told me